guys, we are back, and in this episode I'm going to be showing you basically how to make a dagger in a survival situation, of course. If you had your knife with you. All I'm using is a broken off pine branch right here. Nice little length, more of a dagger length. And the knife, the Bowie knife I'm going to be using is a Silver Eagle stainless steel Bowie knife. Now, I had this in a wood block on my last video of how to make a fire without matches. So now, I'm going to be showing you how to make a dagger. So first, you basically just want to find a stick that doesn't have too much, that doesn't have too many knots on them. Like this one, it does have knots on it, but there's not a lot. Yes, I just broke one off. It doesn't have too many. So what you want to do is you want to find the edge with the least amount, which would be probably about on this side. So you just want to start whittling away on the side, like this. And if there's a knot in your way, you always can turn that into another point. So we'll just turn that into another edge. As you can see, it's still getting sharp. Just whittle away at it. And now, this can be very time consuming, so I'm going to sit down over here. And as I was saying, so basically if you have a knot at the end, that can form as another blade, or point, spear point, whatever you're trying to make. So sometimes knots are good. We have a very pointy one right there. And we'll start whittling away at the other one. Because if you were in a survival situation and you didn't have any weapons, that basically means no food for you. And food and water, and shelter of course, are the most important virtues of survival. So we're starting to get our points here. Looking very, very good. And if you may not notice, which you probably wouldn't because it's not on the camera right now, I do have a target over there to test out our sharpness of our knife, or dagger, whatever you want to call it. I'll just call it a dagger since it's small, compact, and it's easy to use. In a survival situation, of course, you'd be looking for a longer stick, like a spear. Like I'd say maybe the stick that you'd want would be maybe about this long, maybe 3-4 foot, because you'd be able to throw it, and that would mean that you could throw it at like a raccoon, deer, elk, which is obviously deer, so basically anything, because this really doesn't have too much range on it, because it's more of a compact dagger size. So if you get a kill and need to finish it off, you just stab it, or anything that you would like to your leisure. But food, shelter, water, those are the things that you need the most in a survival situation. So, sharpening this point at the end. If I was making a fire, I'd have tons of stinking wood chips. This would be great. And also, if you're carving or whittling or whatever you want to call it, you can use the wood chips that you gather up, like right here for tinder on a fire. So yeah, it's very nice, brittle. You could use that for the tinder on your fire. So, back to the whittling. All we're trying to do right now is form a point on the end of the stick so we could get food, water, Actually, you could use this to get water, but food. Yes, food. As I have run into, there is a knot at the end of my dagger that might cause a bit of a disturbance for our project. So I'll just work on sharpening this up, making sure that I'll be able to get food with it. Yeah, it's starting to get quite sharp at the end. Or sharper, I'd say. So our main goal for a weapon like this would be so we can get food. Now, of course, like I said, this would be good for anything close range that you'd be able to stab like a knife, because this normally isn't long, so you couldn't really throw it too accurately. Okay, good. Now we're starting to get a point. Now this is what I've been thinking, waiting for. Good. Good. Trying to sharpen this up. My next video, I plan on showing you how to make a spear, like for long range, so you can like throw it. Obviously, if you would have a knife, there really wouldn't be too much of a reason for making a knife. But this is just so if like you had to use like a rock or something sharp to carve this, because I really don't know if that would even be possible. But really, anything's possible if you just put your mind to it. So that side is quite sharp. We have two little points right there. That would definitely be good. Okay. Stick that in the ground, and I'll show you what we've got so far. Got two little points right there. That would definitely be good. So now I will get my target, move it over there so you guys can see it. So I really hope you guys sincerely do enjoy these videos that I make, because it does take quite a while. Right here's good. So, oh, that's not what we want. Okay, so we're gonna put our knife back in our sheath, and we are gonna test out this dagger we made. So here we go, and let's see what we can do. Okay, you guys can see me right here. Well, that definitely did a good amount of damage. This hole right here, it came out through the back. But we did seem to lose our point on the end. It did break off. So, all you gotta do, it's basically reusable since it's wood, so you just have to carve it back. This honestly seems to be maybe a little bit sharper of a point now. Oh gosh. As you can see, definitely getting pointy and sharp like we want. Okay. Here we go. We have our sharp, pointy little edge right here. And let's see what one prong or one sharp edge can do compared to two sharp edges. Stick this right here. Right. One sharp edge. Whew, let go of it. Didn't have a good enough grip on it. Okay. So we still have our very fine point right here, as you can see. So we'll just stick that in the ground right there. And this is what it did. This hole right here. And just for funsies, since we do have my Bowie knife, we will see what damage compared from a wooden dagger compared to a stainless steel Bowie knife. We're going to see what the damage is. Well, I did cut it up. I put a nice slit right down the side, as you can see, a little bit right here. You really can't see that. And mostly, I hit some metal poles. So, of course, that was a fail on my part. My guys, I'm very sorry. So, take two. Well, as you can see, the damage is major. And yeah, I'd say stainless steel did quite a lot more damage than the wooden. But in a survival situation, this is your stainless steel knife. This is your key to food. And you will always want this in a survival situation. That is damage. That is food. And that is your key out of the wilderness. Thank you for your time, and do not forget to like and subscribe. This video took me a while to make, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would like this video, watch it, show it to your friends, comment on it, of course, nicely, and just overall enjoy my videos, because these take me a long time to make, guys. Thank you for your time. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel, The Survivalist, and peace.